Hey, howdy, hey, fire's here to stay. I know that was a little corny, but hey, I had to try. What's up, guys? I'm Fireburst, and today I'm going to be talking about some Halo 4. Halo 4 was amazing. Actually, it is amazing. And I'm having so much fun with this game, and I would actually put it in the spot of Game of the Year. Now, the things I love about it is just how addicting and fun it is. Even the campaign is just well done. The music is amazing despite not being the original composer of Halo, but still, it's still a really good job. Neil did a great job of making the game have its unique style of sad, dark kind of storyline music to it. And I gotta say, the story is amazing, fun, and it's very, actually, kind of sad. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it's a very dark kind of story, and you gotta experience it for yourself, and it's really cool. Now, for the multiplayer, which is a lot of people love, it's just highly addictive. 343 has put in a unlock system and for you to have to spend Spartan points on. You get Spartan points by ranking up, gaining points, and so on and so forth. And in order to gain those Spartan points, you'll have to get kills, assists, points, anything. And in this game, there are a lot of different game modes in order to get those points. My favorite has to be the big team Infinity War games. I love the big battles because it reminds me of Battlefield. It's what I really do like. You have the vehicles, you have infantry, and it just gives you a big map to play on, and it's a lot of fun. And despite being a normal, medium-sized map, you actually find people quite fast, and it's actually really cool. And it's what I like the best. Even though it's a kind of decent-sized map, you always have action and a lot of fun to do. And it's a lot of fun with friends. If you have friends that play Halo 4, you're going to have a blast with this game because it has so many different game modes and that it'll just allow you to have fun. And that's what Halo 4 does the best, is letting you have fun even if you're not even doing that great. You're still having fun. Despite sometimes when you get irritated, yes, it can be a little frustrating, but once you go through that learning curve, you'll start to get the hang of it and aim for those headshots all the time. Because that's what Halo 4 does. You have to really aim for the head. And that's what a lot of people don't like about this game, that it takes a lot of hits to get a kill. But if you aim for the head, it's only going to take a few shots. And that's what this game really goes with, how skill actually goes into it. And that's why I like it so much, because it allows you to have fun while also improving your aim and improving your skill level, I guess you want to say. Now, also, what I like about this game is that it has Spartan Ops. Spartan Ops is a type of game mode where you have 4 players. So you cooperatively go through different stages and levels to go through kind of like a side mission of the campaign. It's not really the same thing, but it's kind of like drawing out of it, and it's really cool because it allows you to work with the squad while also taking down enemies and doing objectives. And it also has a few Easter eggs in there, and it's really cool to find them, especially with the red versus blue one. Now, what I also liked about this game is how much variety it has. It has a new loadout system, which allows you to pick the type of gun you want to start off with. And that's really cool in my opinion. However, it kind of takes away from the old classic Halo feeling because now you don't have to pick up weapons on the ground. There are a few weapons that appear out of nowhere, like on the map every now and then, but it's not to the point where you actually have to go to that spot and control that area to get the power weapons that appear again. Because now that you can start off with the guns you want, you can pick what you want, but it doesn't have every weapon, and that is where ordnance drops come in. This new feature that 343 has brought in is called the ordnance drop. After you get a certain amount of points, you're going to have an option to choose 3 different types of power-ups or weapon you want to use. Going from power for extra damage, speed boosts, you have shotguns, snipers, rocket launchers. It gives you a lot to work with. And it's really fun because it adds that sense of, okay, if you don't have a power weapon, you'll be able to get a power weapon easily. And one of my favorite power weapons, I have to say, is that sticky grenade launcher. It's a lot of fun to use, and despite it having a really slow fire rate and a long reload time, it's still a lot of fun to use because it's a powerhouse. That thing is basically a grenade that you can control, and that's why it's so much fun to use. And they also brought in new weapons. These new weapons are the Promethean weapons, as well as some new UNSC weapons, such as the Saw, which is a light machine gun, and it's a lot of fun to use. It's really cool, but however, it can be overpowering, especially at close range. That thing is a beast at close range. At long range, it's not good, but that's why you have the BR and the DMR to take it out. But overall, I really do enjoy Halo 4, and I can't believe that I'm actually able to fall in love with Halo all over again, because I've completely forgot about Halo ever since Reach came out, and I've been playing Battlefield ever since then. And I'm so glad that Halo 4 came out, and I'm so glad that 343 stuck with the basics of Halo and took a little bit of their own little twist to it. There are a few things that I don't like when it comes to these Spartan abilities, such as the Promethean vision, and I can see how that can sometimes be overpowering, because you can always see where your enemies are going at all times. And having a radar with motion sensor, it's going to be kind of overpowering, but it can be countered by certain things, such as the camouflage Spartan ability, and that one will like kind of make you invisible in some way, but you can still be seen. You're just not going to be highlighted. And it's really cool to use, and I haven't used camouflage yet, but it can be countered, and that just shows that, yes, there are things you can do to counter it, but it still can be overpowering at sometimes. But if everybody's using it, then it will all just, I guess, balance out. But the thing about it is it's going to take away the flanking maneuvers, tactics, and that's the one thing I don't like about the Promethean vision. And even though I use it at times because I just need to use it, I don't want to get flanked or anything, but I just find it to be a little overpowering, but it's still really cool to use, and it doesn't allow you to use it that long, which is really good, and I think it balances out in the end. It's just sometimes it doesn't feel that way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. This is my first impressions and how I really like it. I've been playing the multiplayer for a good about 5 hours, I guess, 8 hours, and the campaign, I beat it, and it was a lot of fun. And I really highly recommend this game to anybody and everybody, especially those that loved Halo but started to go down just because of Reach. And I'm sorry, but I did not like Reach all that much, but it's still a good game, but not the best, I have to say. But still, I love Halo 4. I want to be playing a lot now, and I'm going to stick with my thought of saying that it's actually Game of the Year worthy. I really do want to stick with that, because this game has a lot to offer and a lot to do. It even has the new Forge mode, has new things to do. It even has new mechanics and new features to make things a lot easier for those that love to make maps and love to make Forge art, and it's a lot of fun to use. I'm going to be making some new maps and doing a few series of my own, and this is Fireburst signing out.